Alright guys, this iPhone guy, I know it's been a few days since you've last heard from me, been out of town, been having a good time, but we're back ready to talk about iPhone, and as many of you may or may not know, tomorrow, September 9th, it's a Wednesday, 2009, Apple has a new keynote where they're supposedly going to be releasing a bunch of new iPods. Of course, the rumors are floating around like they always would, seeing as though it is a keynote, but we're going to see what I think about these rumors and see if they do in fact come true tomorrow morning. So the keynote, I don't remember the exact time it airs, but you won't be able to watch it live. I think some websites like Engadget and Mac Rumors Live will be covering it with updates by the second, so you're able to know what Apple's saying at every minute. But if not that, then I'll probably make a video tomorrow saying and reflecting upon what I say right now. So what are my thoughts? What do I think is going to happen? A lot of people, and I tend to agree, think there's going to be a new iPod Touch. Now this rumor's been out for weeks, and this new iPod Touch will house a 3.2 megapixel camera. Now it won't be released tomorrow, it will just be announced tomorrow, as there are problems with the company that's putting them in. I don't know the exact problem, didn't read well enough, but it does seem that Apple does tend to release, and you'll be able to get this in 2 weeks, that kind of general idea. It will run same prices as they have now, except for they'll drop the 8 gig model and announce a 64 gigabyte model. That's my thoughts. This may not happen. It may just stay 32, and if it does, then they'll lower the price points by 25 or 30 bucks. And it just seems like they'd have to do that because a camera, it's cool, but it's not enough. iPod Nano wise, people think there is going to be an iPod Nano, and I don't really think so. I'm going to go just because the rumors are flying around and just because I'll act like an idiot if I'm wrong. But I'm going to say that tomorrow Apple does release an iPod Nano with a camera. Stupid, in my opinion. I don't understand why they would do that. I mean, it's an iPod, not a camera. So that bothers me a little bit, and I think that Apple's stupid to stick a camera in an MP3 player. And then there's even rumors flying around that Apple's going to put a camera in the iPod Classic. And that, to me, I'm going to flat out say no. There's no way in heck that they're going to put a camera in their Classic iPod. Because keep in mind, Apple's not idiots. The iPod is an iPod. It's not a camera. If I wanted a camera, I'd go buy an iPhone. I'd go buy something else. They may put it in just for kicks and giggles in the Touch, but there's no reason to put it in the Nano and the Classic. They probably will put it in the Nano just because rumors have been around for months, but the Classic, not happening. If we see any update to the Classic at all, there's really 3 options, and I'm going to say that they don't really mention the Classic tomorrow. It's in the pictures in their new iPod line, but they don't announce it. There's, if they do update it, they'll put a thin 160 gigabyte hard drive in and retain the same price. Or 3, they'll just drop it all together. If they do release a new 64 gigabyte iPod Touch, I'm tending to believe that's what they'll do, seeing as though 64 gigs, it's quite a bit of memory, and people probably won't complain if they drop the iPod Classic. Now, I don't think the iPod Classic is selling quite as well as people think. People think, the Classic's doing fine, the Classic's doing great. I honestly think that Apple's not moving any Classics at all, and is the reason they'll probably discontinue them. I got an iPod Classic off of eBay. It's a 120 gigabyte model. It has a 3-month warranty, barely any scratches. The guy took it into AppleCare to get it replaced, so it is a refurbished model. But, there's 3 months warranty on it. Good deal, 120 gigs, brand new, no scratches essentially. And I bought it off of eBay. I won the winning bid of $175 with free shipping. That's a pretty good deal, considering right now it's $250. And if tomorrow people are saying, well, Quinn, won't you be mad tomorrow if they release a new one with a camera or a new one with 160 gigabytes? And the answer is no. A 160 gig upgrade would be kind of nice. I would like that, but it's not necessary. And I won't be at all ashamed if I have the model without the iPod camera, and I'll actually be happier. The camera, it's stupid. Why put it in the iPod Classic? Next, iTunes 9. People think that there is going to be a new iTunes version, and I tend to agree that it's true. One of the main features will be the biggest problem with Apple's iPod system right now is you have 8, 9, 10, 11 pages, heck, even 2 pages of apps. You want to be able to reorganize them. The little wiggle shake thing on your iPod is all and cute, but it's not practical. When you have several apps, it takes tons of time making the apps the way you want. So I think in iTunes 9, Apple will provide a way for you to organize and move your apps on these virtual home screens within iTunes, and then it will work once you unplug it. So you can rearrange your icons and apps from your computer, not only your device. So that's good. And there's a rumor that there's going to be a new social sharing feature. I don't see it coming. I'm going to have to say no on that rumor. It's not happening. I don't think that Apple will release this new library sharing thing. That's for a later version and another announcement. iPod tablet, iPad, iTab, whatever the crap you want to call it, it's not coming. It's not going to be there tomorrow. Why? They don't need to. Sales are going great for Apple and everything's doing dandy. Update the iPod line. Oh, sweet. We're in heaven. Plus, think about it. iTablet, that's sweet, but who's going to spend $900 on a Christmas gift? If they do announce it this year, it will be much later this year, and it probably won't be released for customers until 2010. They may also have a keynote earlier in the year to say some few things about it. Ever since the iPhone was originally released in 2007, this iTablet kind of deal has been floating around. Every little conference they say, hey, iTablet, it's coming out. And it's never come out. I don't think this time is any different. Do I think Apple's working on them? Yeah. But do I think they're ready to release it? No. iPhone 3.1. What will iPhone 3.1 bring to the table? In all honesty, I don't know. It will not be announced at the keynote. It'll be free to both iPhone and iPod Touch users, assuming iPod Touch users have upgraded to 3.0. But other than that, there really is no huge updates to the iTunes and iPod Touch firmware line. 3.1 may make copy and paste a little bit easier, may make YouTube upload video recording, which sucks, a little bit easier. But other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot new that's going to be announced. So this is an iPhone 3GS quick upload video. Those are my thoughts, my opinions, and my predictions on the 2009 keynote. And let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Post a video response. I'll be glad to hear them. Make sure to get them in tomorrow or before tomorrow when the real products are announced. I'll be doing a follow-up video to talk about all the new products and their new features tomorrow. Thank you for watching this iPhone guy, and as always, stay snazzy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.